Okay, so here we are. Metal work is all done. Gonna start the next phase of this thing. We are gonna use some bondo. All right, so I just finished cleaning up the metal. Use a little bit of metal prep stuff to clean up all the metal, get all the grease and fingerprints and all that crap off it. And we're just gonna start with the front lower part there where the meets the door. We're gonna skim that first and then work our way back. Put a skim coat on the back here. Let that set up. See what it looks like. Block it down. And probably have to do it 2 or 3 times, but we'll get it nice and straight. And we're saving the best part for last. The other side. Frankenstein side. But this side should be pretty good. All right? There we go.
Okay, getting it skimmed up.
It ain't gonna take much.
It's gonna.
That looks good, actually.
Yeah.
That I'm gonna finish sanding that off because it's nice under there. I ain't getting anything. I'm getting that little. There ain't nothing there. So you just put this little bit that I got extra ready right here. Okay. That's it.
I'll start putting some on the inside lip so it's nice and smooth.
Start getting it like that. Let that harden up. Let's go get coffee.
Starting on this side.
We're mudding this again. I'm not gonna go through every little thing of mudding, but. So we use this powder, okay? It's called a dry coat, right? So when you think you got it straight, so I gotta make sure, this, I just did this whole spot. So this is still roughing it out. So if I go in like this, right? Right, because I'm looking for
a flat, somewhat round.
Right, so we know this is good. That's a little low spot. This is still kind of a little low here. I gotta fill that in. Right? This is still high, so that's gotta get banged in a little bit, and then we start working our way down. So you need something straight to start. So this is good now. So I got all those on. Right? See it? Right here. Very little there, but right here, and right here. And then that's gonna
When everything turns a nice uniform color.
Right, when it's nice and uniform,
then you know it's perfectly, it's flat or whatever. When I get
to that, I'll show you.
Okay.
See it? Okay?
Slap some more on it.
Slap it on there. Alright, that's good. Alright, so I'm kind of throwing mud on both sides here. So, getting to work both sides at the same time, kind of. So we keep moving with this thing. So, gotta wait for the stuff to harden. And then just keep skimming it. Sand it down. Make sure it's straight. Keep skimming it. Alright, but it's coming along pretty good. right, so this panel up to about here, this is done in 36. So it's straight. Got scratches, but it's straight. So now this line, right?
Mm-hmm.
Get a nice flat stick or a nice piece of metal or whatever, a ruler or something, right? Put the sticky paper on it. Find the line. And then you're just gonna cut
Sand the
line
line back in.
Okay. And all right. And there's your nice line. Just like that.
Looks a little weird on camera.
Well, on the camera because
That's
you got
because-
shiny spots and stuff.
Yeah.
But
But
what
the
happens
line's
is
in
I'm
there.
gonna touch that up right there. Then once this is all in primer, same color, then it stands out nice. So they like, you could see how much bondo they had on. They just covered everything. So this is a nice little skim coat. So now that's, go show them that from the back. Look how nice that came out from the back. Show them the back, like nice curve. It's got nice lines to it still. See it? Back there. So it's still wet. That's kind of still wet. I just put that on, so I skim that again. So that's going to be a 36, right? I'm going to make this line back in here. This I'm going to round off nice clean. And then I'm going to skim it real tight again, like that. Real tight. That'll fill in all the little scratches.
Then you hit it
And then
with
I'll hit it with like 80. And then knock that down with 180. Get those scratches out. And then we should be done with that. Well, this side's coming along. I'm kind of working both sides. This side looks like a mess though, because I'm just, whatever I got left over there, I'm just piling it on over here. And then I'm just going to knock it all down.
But
it'll
getting there.
Basically look like this. I got the front. I got this. This is almost done. Same thing, it'll be up to here, it'll be kind of the same thing. This is all, I had to give it one more skim coat because it had a little bunch of little tiny like little spots in it or whatever. And then same thing, this is coming out good. This got to get knocked down. This has a nice round to it, it's good. It's straight this way, so it's good. It's coming there, it's coming. 1,000,000 times better than it was.
Yeah.
That's a fact. So a
All
lot
right.
of freaking work. So we didn't use that much bondo yet.
No.
About a half a gallon.
Nah,
Most of-
not
most
even.
of-
Yeah.
Most of it's on the freaking floor. I've been sanding my ass off over here. All right. I'll check in with you after I get it a little bit more done. So, right? You get one of these Durablock, sticky paper, same thing. And then you're just gonna obviously you can't use something flat, right? Now it's got a nice shape it all. And then a nice line. And then we'll just fade it out like that to about there. And then that's going to get all flattened back out. Now, if you're going to shape stuff, like this is still kind of, it's not wet, but it's not completely dry either. This is when you want to kind of do your shaping. And that's it.
Okay.
Nice flow.
Fill all the where the spot welds were.
Yeah, that's all good.
Okay.
Put your hand up nice in there. Feels good, everything's cool. This is all good. And then what we'll do is hit it with the guide coat stuff. Make sure it's nice and straight. Make sure these lines are straight. Like this one's starting to dip. So I'm gonna make sure it's nice and flat. So it'll all look nice, clean, like that. Flatten that back out. I gotta wait for that to dry good though. Nice and straight. So all I'm doing is, if you get a real close up of this, Josh, you can just, all I'm doing is, see these scratches?
I'm just gonna try to fill them in.
Oh, just doing like that. That was really tight. Right? Keep this stuff nice and wet like that. And then I'll hit it with like 180. And this side will be pretty much done. Alright, just like that. I really like how this side came out. Hopefully the other side will be the same. Alright, you get the idea. So now it's nice and tight, smooth, there's no scratches nowhere. Really not really putting anything on it, just filling in the little scratches. You don't want to dig more. If you go over it again with another, so now that it's straight, if you go over it again, while it's like that, trying to get those scratches out, that's how you get it all wavy. And then it looks like crap. This line came out good here, like that.
All right.
That's it. This corner came out real nice. Finally got all this stuff situated with this car. And then it's gonna be just sanded down.
All right.
And that's it. Let that dry nice and hard, and then we'll just sand it off. Alright, so we'll give you a little updates as we go along. So that looks good. Josh is smoothing out all the welds that are underneath with stuff. This side looking good. We're getting there. Alright. Okay. All done on this side. Nice. Nice. Real nice. Came out good. All that's all done. All down to 180. So this side is done. The lip is done. The inside's done. Josh finished grinding up and smoothing out and doing all that on the bottom, underneath, all the little spots. So that side's done. This side, working on getting that above that lip. Sucks, but it's getting there. All right, so corners all came out really nice. The lines are all back. Everything's cool. All right, so I'll show you when the other side's done, and then we'll prime it all up and then let it sit for a couple of days or something and block it. All right.